Hello, family. Have you ever been in total darkness? Imagine walking in a place you've never been before. No lights, no moon, no stars, just pitch black night. Every sound makes you jump. Every shadow feels like danger. Fear rises, not because there is something real, but because you cannot see. Life feels like that sometimes, doesn't it? You lose a job and suddenly the future looks dark. You get a diagnosis and suddenly the road ahead feels uncertain. Or maybe you simply wake up in the middle of the night and the thoughts racing through your mind fill you with anxiety. And darkness is not just the absence of light, it's the breeding ground for fear. But David says something powerful in Psalm 27. He says, "And the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear?" David wrote this psalm in a time of real danger. His enemies surrounded him. People wanted him dead. But instead of letting fear consume him, he declared who God was to him. Light, salvation, stronghold. Darkness cannot survive when light shows up. Fear thrives in uncertainty, but God brings clarity. David knew God wasn't just his rescuer once, but every time he faced danger, right? In ancient times, a stronghold was a fortress, thick walls, safety refuge. David was saying, I am surrounded, but I am protected. Notice the boldness. Whom shall I fear? Of whom shall I be afraid? He's not ignoring his problems. He's declaring that his God is bigger than them. What's your darkness today? Maybe it's financial stress. Maybe it's rejection. Maybe it's depression that whispers at night. Fear feeds on the unknown. But the moment you bring God into the darkness, fear starts to lose power. Fear says, you won't make it. God says, I am your light. Fear says, you are not safe. God says, I am your stronghold. Fear says, you are finished. God says, I am your salvation. I want you to think of the place in your life where you feel the most afraid. Picture it. Yet now overlay this verse on that situation. Whisper it. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? When you repeat truth, fear has no choice but to shrink. Tonight, when you lie down, before you scroll or overthink, say this verse aloud. If fear wakes you up in the middle of the night, whisper it again, write it on paper, save it on your phone lock screen, let it be the lantern that lights your darkness. Fear thrives in silence, but when you speak God's word, you are switching on the light. Fear loses its grip when God becomes your light. So today, walk forward not in fear, but in the confidence that your God is stronger than any darkness. What fear are you asking God to help you overcome? Comment light in the comments below.